Hallo und herzlich willkommen, ihr Lieben, zu Life is Strange. Ein neues Spiel, das ich mal antesten möchte. Genau, Life is Strange ist ein Spiel, wo wir Spielentscheidungen treffen. Und die wirken sich natürlich aufs Spiel aus, je nachdem, welche Wahl wir hier treffen. Oh, habe ich mich jetzt erschrocken. Oh mein Gott. Ganz schön stürmisch.
Holy shit.
Wow. Ui.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, shh, shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America, and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, Contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much, the selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression, or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized,
Halte
who can
linke
tell me the name of the
Maustaste auf
actual
Ansehen und
process
lasse.
that led to the birth
Ja,
of the
das kann ich dann
self-portrait?
natürlich nicht mehr sehen.
Anybody? This does not bode well. Just jump right in with an answer.
So, jetzt kann ich hier zumindest.
This was
mal
in the
erkennen.
chapters you read.
Ziehe auf Ansehen und lasse linke Maustaste los, um das Foto anzusehen. Ja. Das tue ich, aber irgendwie.
You did read the chapters, right?
Halte linke Maustaste.
Your silence is deafening.
Ah!
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
Man muss erstmal
I can hear
rausfinden,
the
wie es
class
geht.
laughing at me now. I do love my analog camera.
If this were
I should take a quick picture now.
call it a still life. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror.
Die kann ich jetzt schon nicht leiden. So eine Streberin, die es schon wieder besser
Very
weiß.
good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
1. Oktober, mein Lieblingsmonat, das beste Wetter des Jahres. Ich liebe den Farbwechsel der Blätter und wie sie zu kleinen Flammen werden. Es ist immer noch zu heiß, danke globale Erwärmung, und ich kann Pullover und Gruselfilme noch nicht auspacken. Bald. Kate hat mir The October Country von Ray Bradbury geliehen. Ich kenne nicht viel von ihm. Warren hatte mir deswegen fast meinen Geek-Titel aberkannt. Battle Royale war meine Rettung, aber er beschreibt die herbstliche Atmosphäre in Kleinstädten perfekt. Das letzte Mal habe ich mich an Halloween mit Chloe verkleidet. Ich habe irgendwo Bilder. Ich sollte zu einer richtigen Halloween-Party gehen, um mich unter die Leute zu mischen. Das oder im Vortex-Club mit dem Strom schwimmen, lieber sauf ich ab. Du bist so witzig, Max. Wenigstens versuche ich, aus mir herauszukommen. Ich kann nicht erwarten, dass sich mein Leben nach ein paar Wochen Blackwell Academy völlig verändert. Wie meine Eltern so gern sagen, du hast alle Zeit der Welt. Okay, das sind hier ganz viele Seiten.
You can find out all about him in your textbook or even online. And guys, don't forget the
Das
deadline to
schönste
submit a
Geräusch
photo
in
in
der
the Everyday
Schule.
Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Lehrer.
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
is turning in a photo. So, you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
And I want to represent
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me
Okay.
in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye, and everybody should have their
totally.
chance.
I only
Right?
want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Hätte ja mal klappen können, ne?
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Muss ich oder ich hatte keine Zeit?
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
So, schauen wir mal, ob wir jetzt hier aus der Tür kommen können.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying 100.
Welcome to the real world.
Then I might send you.
There's more Bigfoot sightings than
They're just getting you ready for the real world.
Oh my goodness, it's so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy.
Ja, und damit kann es gern weitergehen, wenn euch das Ganze gefallen hat. So viel bis hierhin. Sagt mir gern Bescheid, wenn ihr Bock drauf habt, dass ich das Spiel weitermache. Dann können wir das nächste Mal hier anknüpfen. Ich freue mich, dass du bis hierher zugeschaut hast. Wir lauschen noch ein bisschen der Musik. Und ich sage Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal.
Okay, chill. Splash some water on your face.
With shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wish I had